Hello there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of February 8th through the 14th. Before we get started, I do want to let you know there is one more mentoring session that has been scheduled. That's for February the 28th for group mentoring, and that is at 6:30 Mountain Time. You guys can Google what time that would be where you are. If you're interested in that, just drop me a line, let me know. Also, if you're interested in participating in a group mentoring session where you learn more about how to expand your own intuitive or psychic abilities, and that time doesn't work for you, drop me a line, let me know. What we'll do is we'll schedule something for you that works for both of us, and then we'll open it up to other people as well. So let's see, best way to find out how to drop me a line is go to my website. That's where my contact information is, and my website is amista.info. Okay, so now let's move on to the reading, Aquarius. On Monday, you have the moon coming up, and the moon really talks to me about that there's a situation in your life that's kind of fishy. You know, you just know just enough information to really understand that there's a lot more going on there than meets the eye. So I have that kind of situation coming up for you on Monday. Interesting, you know what, I'm just going to kind of skip ahead. I don't want to go in order right now because I think two of these cards are really tied together. That moon card on Monday, excuse me, I believe that's tied in with Thursday's cards. Thursday's card, you have the Page of Swords in reverse. And so this is telling me that on Thursday, you're starting to do some digging. This situation where all the information isn't readily available is starting to really bug you. So on Thursday, I think you're starting to dig for some information. You're starting to play the sleuth. You're starting to ask those carefully worded questions to see what kind of information comes up. You may be looking at old records. You may be checking cell phones. You could be doing a lot of things, but definitely Super Sleuth is on the loose on Thursday for you Aquariuses, and that would be you being the sleuth. Now, let's go back to the beginning of the week. Let's move to Tuesday. Tuesday, what we have is we have the Five of Coins showing up, and the Five of Coins just tells me that you're tightening up your belt as far as your budget. There's something that has happened that has given you a little bit less leeway in the budget. So there may be a new bill. Maybe you just bought a new cell phone. Maybe you just bought a new car and now you have car payments. Maybe you just closed on a home and now you have mortgage payments that maybe were bigger than the rental payments or the last mortgage payments, whatever the case may be. But basically this is just tightening up the belt because there's less room in the budget now. So being more conservative with your money and with your financial goods. The next card that comes up for Wednesday is the Wheel of Fortune card. And the Wheel of Fortune card just tells me that there's something that you've actually been waiting for a while. I feel like you have understood that this is something that is not going to come by pushing it or by trying to get it to come earlier, that if you get it to come earlier, you may actually ruin this thing, whatever this is that you wanted to come into your life. And so you've been trying to wait patiently, maybe patiently, impatiently, but you've been trying to wait patiently for this thing to come into your life. And I'm feeling like on Wednesday that is starting to manifest. However, this is, because it is a major arcana card, many times when I see the major arcanas, I don't think of them as just one-day deals. So this could be a process that's going to take some time, but you're seeing the beginning of it on Wednesday is how I would translate that or interpret that. So a beginning of a manifestation that you have been waiting for quite a while, just waiting for the timing to be right and for it to happen, Aquarius. Now, on Thursday, what we have coming up is we do have the Page of Swords in reverse. And the Page of Swords, we already talked about this. This is digging for information. You're digging into that fishy situation, okay? So we've already covered that. I want to move past that real quickly. Friday, Nine of Clubs in reverse. So this is telling me on Friday you have some kind of project that you're trying to wrap up and just put away. It's done. It's served its purpose. So it's time to just set it back out of the way where it's not a distraction, not in front of you. You don't need it right now. This is the type of project that may be recurring, that maybe in a few months you'll be opening it up and redoing or doing something similar. And so you'll be using some of these things that you're packing away right now, some of these tools or ideas. But for right now, you're just trying to get this thing wrapped up and packed away. I do see that you have a lot of distractions coming in Friday that keeps you from getting that completely accomplished. I feel like you make progress on it, but you're really not ready to shove it in the closet and close the door just yet. But working on it, working on getting it put away for a while. Now, let's see, Saturday. Okay, so Saturday you have the Seven of Cups showing up. This is telling me that you're in daydream mode Saturday. You're doing a lot of what if? What if this was going on in my life? What if that was going on in my life? What if I lived in a house like this? What if I drove a car like that? What if my girlfriend looked like this? What if my boyfriend acted like that? You know, whatever applies. And so doing a lot of daydreaming and picturing, you know, what things would be like if things were different. For those of you who are familiar with law of attraction, you know that's the beginning of the process of bringing something new into your life. And so that could be really you working on your manifestations coming up on the Seven of Cups on Saturday. Now, on Sunday, what we have coming up is we do have the Chariot card. And this is telling me that there's some goal that you're reaching on Sunday that is something that you've been working on for a while. Once again, it's a major arcana card. I don't feel like it's a one-day snap your fingers deal. I do feel like this has been a process. When the Chariot card shows up, this tells me, though, that we're more at the end of this process. So there's been something that you've been wanting to manifest into your life, some kind of target, some kind of goal that you've wanted to reach, some kind of dream that you've wanted to attain. And this has taken your own self-discipline as well as other people's encouragement and maybe even help to attain this. And I feel like you're seeing that become manifest in your life starting on Sunday, Aquarius. So that is your week. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, liking, sharing, subscribing. I do appreciate all your support. If you haven't checked it out already, I do have a monthly tarot forecast video that I did for February. It's the first time I've done that. It's kind of an experimental thing. I don't know if I'm going to do it again or not. But check it out. See if you like that format or not. If you would like me to continue doing those, what I would suggest is share that thing all over the place, because what I'm going to be looking at is how many views these monthlies get to decide if it's worth my time and energy and effort to put them together and put them out every month or not. So the more views they are, the more likely it is that I'll repeat them again next month and the month after and the month after. Everybody have a fantastic week. I will see you back here the next time. Peace out.